Look at recording Doggo all tuckered out from the walkie. Well, regardless of that, hello and welcome everyone. I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and this is the end of the month. It is over, yet again. We have made it to the finale of yet another month. July, to be precise. Anyway, how was your month? My month was a little bit underwhelming, let's be totally frank with that. Also, I decided to do the vlog a little bit more handheld style again, because why not? So, not a lot happened this month. There's like maybe 3 things that I want to talk about. I didn't even write them down because all of that is rather relevant to me right now. So, I did not need to write it down. So, let's start it off with the first big thing. And that is, remember when I said last month that I have a new job? Well, guess what? I already quit the job again. I got in there. I've worked for 1 week, which you might say, well, 1 week, that's not a long time. And the answer is yes, it isn't. But it was enough time for me to determine that the environment was not a positive one and a good one that I wanted to be in. Because it was a field of work that I've never done before. And I got there, I didn't get any sort of instructions on what I do and how things worked. I was left alone immediately on the first day. Cool. And then they told me that the week after that, so I finished my first week kind of, and they said that the next week I already had to do everything by myself, including ordering produce and everything like that. And I had no clue what to do. I never got any instructions, and immediately they were like, hey, you'll get all the responsibility, good luck with that. So I said, you know what, no, not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna take that shit. Sorry. But you don't show me what I need to do, you don't tell me how things work around here, you just come here, tell me like a rough estimate of how things work and leave me alone, and then tell me I have to do everything by myself then the week over. Nah, sorry, not gonna take that. So I left that place immediately. So right now I'm looking for work, but let's see how that will end and where I will end up. But that's in the future. You will get an update about that next week. Also, if you have heard the gurgling, I have the dishwasher on because, well, there was some dishes to be done. The next thing that is something bigger is, I don't know if you remember the short where I made a video about the sweet potato that I had. It always stood back up there. Yeah, it died. The heat got to it, it got too hot one day and it just started to shrivel up. And I left it standing for 2 more days in the hopes that maybe it would recover, but it just started to shrivel up more and more and the water got really murky and slimy, so... Well, that thing died. I brought it out today, actually, so yeah. It's a shame because I really like that plant, but maybe I'm gonna take a look at another plant that is a little bit more heat resilient, because in summer we are living right under the roof, so it's getting quite hot. And we need some plants that are a little bit more heat resilient because of that. Because sweet potatoes look cool, but they can't handle the heat too well. And honestly, I was surprised that they held as long as it did, because I had that thing for a few months, I think. And I read that they wouldn't even survive a week. So I did good with keeping it alive, but there was just one day where it got too hot for it and it couldn't handle anymore. Which is a shame because I really like the look of it. But yeah, so that's the second thing that happened. And the third thing is more like indulging myself. Is me and I started to watch, well, actually we already finished season 2 of it, The Owl House. And I just loved that series, and I've never been more enthralled into a fandom and into a ship than Lumity. Seriously, I love Luz and Amity, and yeah, that's just that. I really recommend you watching this show, because they're just so adorable and the show is really getting out there and I love it. And that brings me to something else. I hate that Disney has so many good shows, because I'm not the biggest fan of Disney, and that's something that I've talked about in a few videos already, either by myself or when I was recording with my brother. not the biggest fan of Disney. I just hate that they get some really good shows beneath their name. And that is also, I think, where the Outlaws had to suffer from, is from Disney. So whatever. This is a whole different cake to cut into. Maybe at another point. Maybe I will have a whole rant about this at one point. But for right now, I just say really check out that show. It is amazing. It is gorgeous, and I love the characters. And that was literally the month. Other than that, looking for a job. Whoop-de-doo. Sitting at home making my videos, streaming. So yeah, nothing big. Yeah, I didn't even write anything down this time on my phone for like stuff that happened, because everything that happened is super relevant for me at this point in time. So there was nothing to be written down because I would forget it, because it is relevant for me to this day and also for next month. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave this vlog here. Again, a shorter one, but I mean, what can I say? There wasn't a lot. So I have one more look at recording Doggo. Just laying there completely knocked out from the walkies. It is hot out again, especially in the sun. And she is a dog with black long fur, so she's not taking too kindly to that. But she's doing alright. Anyway, hope your month was good. Maybe a little bit more happened than in my month. Maybe less happened. You know, both is fine actually. And let's see each other in August. Bye.